Mr. Chairman, members of the commission, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Louis Dixon, and I am the animal psychiatrist who has been in charge of these two apes since they came to the Los Angeles Zoo. My associate, Dr. Stephanie Branton, and I are ready to answer your questions. What may astonish you is that our chimpanzee friends are ready to answer your questions, too. Not by signs, not by looks or movements, but by words.
Dr. Dixon, as a zoologist, I know and respect your work, but if you think you're going to turn a presidential inquiry into a ventriloquist act, I have to inform you.
And I have to inform you, sir, that these two apes have acquired the power of speech.
Come now, Doctor. You know as well as I do, their brain system is not developed in either the vocal or abstract thinking area.
Yes, sir, but I repeat that they have the power of speech, and it is for you gentlemen to assess how far that power can be exercised intelligently.
Well, may we be told which is the female of the species? Did she rise as a reflex to your having indicated her or in answer to my question?
Well, that's for you to decide.
Have you a name?
Zero.
Certainly she can articulate, which in itself is extraordinary. But, Dr. Dixon, are we to infer that Zira is her name or some phrase in her own language?
Infer what you will, Mr. Chairman. I suggest you rephrase the question.
What is your name?
Zira.
One might as well be talking to a parrot.
A parrot?
Mechanical mimicry, unique in an ape, vocally, without a doubt. But does the other one talk?
Only when she lets me.
Dr. Hauslein?
No, nothing.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
What is the male's name, please?
Cornelius.
My lawfully wedded spouse.
Wedded? We'll take that up later, Your Eminence.
Cornelius, do you and your lawfully wedded spouse speak any language other than English?
What is English? I speak the language taught to me by my father and mother, who were taught by their fathers and mothers before them. It has been the language of our ancestors for nearly 2,000 years. As to its origins, who can be sure? The gorillas and orangutans of our community believe that God created the ape in his own image, and that our language...
Nonsense. Cornelius, as an intellectual, you know damned well the gorillas are a bunch of militaristic nincompoops, and the orangutans a bunch of blinkered, pseudoscientific geese. As to humans, I've examined thousands of them, and until now, I've only discovered 2 who could talk in my life. God knows who taught them.
Where we come from, apes talk. Humans are dumb.
Where do you come from, Cornelius?
I'm not sure.
Dr. Milo was sure.
Oh. Dr. Milo was a genius well in advance of his time. When the spacecraft first landed on our seaboard, it was Dr. Milo who salvaged it. He studied it and half understood it.
Half? Was half enough?
It was enough for us to escape when war became inevitable. Enough for Dr. Milo to be murdered in your zoo. Enough for my wife and I to be here now.
From where, Cornelius?
I told you. I'm not sure.
Maybe the female knows.
Of course the female knows. We came from your future.
doesn't make any sense.
That's the only thing that does.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
Cornelius, you spoke of war. War between whom?
The gorillas and whoever that lived, will live.
Who won the war?
Well, I don't know. The chimpanzees are pacifists. We stayed at home.
But you left before the war had ended.
In a spaceship.
Which Dr. Milo learned to navigate.
Correct.
Cornelius, did you know a Colonel Taylor?
No. Is he a soldier?
We are peaceful creatures. We are happy to be here. May we be unchained?
Gentlemen, do you have any comment on it? No comment. Yep, General.
Mr. Chairman, a word. I'll give you one. Preposterous.
Well, can you define that, Mr. Chairman?
Just let me say this as head of this commission. It will be our duty to sift through the facts of this bizarre affair and pass our conclusions on to the President of the United States for implementation.